Hey everybody, it's Mike from The Mike Wagner Show. If you like The Mike Wagner Show and you want to make your own podcast, well, let me tell you about Anchor. First of all, it's free. Secondly, there's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. You can also add any song from Spotify directly to your episodes. The possibilities are endless. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you. You can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, many more. You can also make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So download the free Anchor app or go to Anchor FM to get started. This edition of The Mike Wagner Show is brought to you by Picture This Photo Books, where remembering is the key ingredient. How beautiful your mother looked at her wedding, and even more so at yours. And who doesn't miss Grandma's meatballs? The holidays are coming. What better time to give a gift of remembrance that makes you laugh and cry all at the same time? Whatever gift of Grandma's recipes, or just because, those smiles and tears will melt your heart. Call Karen Shaw at 646-798-0809 or visit PictureThisPhotoBooks.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 10% off your first order. Picture This Photo Books, bringing your memories back to life. They're whimsical, casual, or formal, and always uniquely you.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from The Mike Wagner Show. It's time to give a shout out to our official sponsor of The Mike Wagner Show, international award-winning author Mian Mohsen Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, then you'll love Missing by Mian Mohsen Zia. Available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. It takes place in 4 countries with 2 strangers and 1 target where truth is an illusion and those you love will be the first to go missing. It's available in paperback and ebook on Amazon. Missing by Mian Mohsen Zia has garnered great reviews and is even loved by Hollywood celebrities including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today. Order Missing by Mian Mohsen Zia, now available at Amazon.
It's now time for the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube, iTunes, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and themikewagnershow.com. Mike brings you great guests and interesting people from all across the globe. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another great episode of the Mike Wagner Show.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from The Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international war-ring author Mian Mohsen Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you love Missing by Mian Mohsen Zia, available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes Today 4 Goes Missing by Mian Mohsen Zia, available on Amazon. Also, the Mike Wagner Show is brought to you by Picture This Photo Books. Remembering is the key ingredient. How beautiful your mother looked at her wedding, and even more so at yours. And who doesn't miss Grandma's meatballs, huh? Well, the holidays are coming. What better time to give a gift of remembrance that makes you laugh and cry all at the same time? Whatever gift of Grandma's recipes or just because, those smiles and tears will just melt your heart. Call Karen Shaw, Picture This Photo Books at 646-798-0809. That's 646-798-0809. Or visit PictureThisPhotoBooks.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 10% off your first order. Picture This Photo Books. Bring your memories back to life. They're whimsical, casual, or formal, and always uniquely you. Also, the Mike Wagner Show would like to give a official shout out to sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international war-ring author Mian Mohsen Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mian Mohsen Zia, available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is an illusion and those you love be first to go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Molson-Zia has garnered great reviews and evil love and enjoys by Hollywood celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today for Goes Missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon. Also, take the Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter today, and don't forget to check out the Mike Wagner Show merchandise at themikewagnershow.com, also on Amazon.com under the Mike Wagner Show podcast. And for more great gift ideas, including great books by Mia Molson-Zia and great merchandise and more, go to Amazon.com/Mia Molson-Zia. Make sure you order today, and don't forget to give generously to the Mike Wagner Show. And also support us on Anchor FM and PayPal at The Mike Wagner Show or Mike Wagner Voiceover. Make sure you do so today. We're here with a terrific gentleman who's backed by popular demand. He's a Kansas City, Missouri singer-songwriter. He was a Billboard emerging artist back in 2018 and believes in second chances. We had him on the show and talked about second chances and definitely made the most of the second chance and a second chance to be back with on The Mike Wagner Show. He had Goodbye Will Never Come Again, Cry Wolf. He also had an EP called Crossing Willow Creek, Find a Way, and he's got a couple of new releases called Who You Are, Who Are You, What Am I, and also More Than Meets the Eye, along with 1,000 Wild Horses. We'll be playing a couple of tunes during the show and live, ladies and gentlemen, from the Plush Studios in beautiful Kansas City, Missouri, right in the heartland, the multi-talented and backed by popular demand, Bill Abernathy. Bill, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us once again.
Well, thank you, Mike, and I'm tickled to be back on your show. I mean, you have such a good audience and such a wide audience. I'm somewhat honored to be here, so thank you very much for getting me back on.
Well, that's great to have you on as well, too, Bill. And you had a great story to tell as well, too. You know, believing in second chances, and of course, you know, like many of us, it's like you get into business, you raise a family, and things move on, and then you get into what you really do. And of course, you're also a Billboard emerging artist back in 2018, and you also had Goodbye Will Never Come Again, Cry Wolf, Crossing Willow Creek, Find a Way, and we'll also be playing a couple as well too, Who You Are and What Am I, and also More Than Meets the Eye. We'll play those during and after the show. And before we get into those, once again, just quickly tell us how you first got started, Bill.
Well, it's all about music, right? So, you know, I played music my whole life, and you alluded to the second chance thing, you know, so I always like to say that I'm doing music a little bit backwards than most folks. So played a lot when I was young, stepped away from music to do the whole career thing and raised a family and did all that. That all worked out extremely well. I am proud to announce that I am now fully retired from my corporate gig.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll bring that up at least 15 times during our conversation. I'm very happy about it, but I retired in November of last year and have been able to focus a lot more energy into the music side of things. And so I'm very excited to see some of the support that we're getting for some of the new music that's out, and excited to see how far it could go. You know, it's a fun thing. So it's a good time. I'm having a really good time with it.
And, of course, you also won some accolades as well, too. Like, you won some accolades. Of course, Billboard Emerging Artist in 2018, and you also had your EP release, Crossing Willow Creek, which got great reviews. Also, Find a Way, Goodbye Will Never Come Again, Cry Wolf. And, you know, once again, quickly tell us about your releases and also the story behind those.
Well, a little bit of history. So you mentioned Goodbye Will Never Come Again. That's my really big hit, right? It was #1 in the United States, and it was off the Find a Way album. And then we followed that up with Crossing Willow Creek. That was an entire album project that got really accepted well across the world, and we had several hits, if you would, from that particular album. And now we followed that up with an EP of tunes that I wrote during COVID, during the quarantine thing, that are 4 very, very, very diverse, musically diverse tunes. And that was one of my goals. You know, I've always said that one of the values of being a singer-songwriter is you don't get put in a box, right? You can play just about any kind of music that you want. And as we've had, the Goodbye Will Never Come Again hit hard in the folk world and get to number one. We had Cry Wolf, which is a rock song that took off and got into the top 5 of multiple charts around the world, and several others that charted. It's kind of fun to kind of create that diversity of music. And the EP that we have out that is called Who Are You, Who Am I, is 4 songs, again, written during COVID quarantine, that are about as diverse as you can get. So one of them is kind of a rocker. There's kind of an Americana tune on there. There is the only pure country song I've ever done is on that, as well as the title cut, which is Who Are You, Who Am I, which you could call it folk, I suppose, if you wanted. So I'm pretty happy with it, and I'm really, really happy with the way that folks around the world are receiving it and enjoying it.
And that's certainly amazing as well, too. And we're going to play Who You Are and Who Am I in just 1 minute. You listen to The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by SonicWeb Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget? SonicWeb Studios is the answer. SonicWeb Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention The Mike Wagner Show. Get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of The Mike Wagner Show, international will-ring author Mia Molson-Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is an illusion and those you love be the first to go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Molson-Zia has garnered great reviews and Evil Evan enjoys by Howard celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forrest Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today for Goes Missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon. Also, The Mike Wagner Show is brought to you by Picture This Photo Books, where remembering is a key ingredient. How beautiful your mother looked at her wedding, and even more so at yours. And who doesn't miss grandma meatballs, huh? The holidays are coming, and what better time to give a gift of remembrance that makes you laugh and cry all at the same time? Whether for gift for grandma's recipes or just because, those smiles and tears will melt your heart. Call Karen Shaw, Picture This Photo Books, at 646-798-0809. That's 646-798-0809. Or visit picturethisphotoBooks.com. Mention The Mike Wagner Show. Get 10% off your first order. Picture This Photo Books. Bring your memories back to life. They're whimsical, casual, or formal, and always uniquely you. And don't forget to take The Mike Wagner Show on any mobile device. Check us out on over 30 podcast platforms like Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, also on YouTube. And follow us on Instagram and Twitter. And don't forget to check out The Mike Wagner Show merchandise at themikewagnershow.com and also on Amazon.com. Also check out the Me and Molson-Zia store for great books, merchandise, and more. Amazon.com/Me and Molson-Zia. And don't forget to donate generously to themikewagnershow.com. Also support us on Anchor FM/support, and also contribute on PayPal at paypal.me/Mike Wagner voiceover or PayPal at The Mike Wagner Show. Make sure you do so today. And we're back with Bill Abernathy here on The Mike Wagner Show. Right now, here's his latest release, Who You Are or Who Are You and Who Am I? Here's Bill Abernathy with his latest on The Mike Wagner Show.
Chose to breathe these chains around my heart. Who are you? Who am I? My mind cannot decide how you found in me what once was lost. We met in the shadows of the night, lost in dreams a mind cannot define. Taking journeys yet to find, where secrets lay disguised within all the mind. Who are you and I sit and wonder why you chose to breathe these chains around my heart. Who are you and my mind cannot decide how you found in me what once was lost. We spend our time always looking for the answers. We cried so many tears, yet we cherished all the laughter. We lived through the joy, but then we fought through the anger as trust was defiled and hearts became shattered. Emotions so bruised, so beaten and battered. We've taken these journeys so many times. We've seen our paths just vanish from our eyes. The moment we believe that we can find a passage through the shadows of our mind to mysteries that lay hidden from our I sit and wonder why you chose to breathe these chains around my heart. Who are you and my mind cannot decide how you found in me what once was lost. How you found in me what once was lost. Who are you? Who
Great song. Bill Abernathy. Back on the Mike Wagner Show. Who are you and who am I? Once again, tell us about that great song. What inspired you to write it?
This is a song that was actually inspired by a recurring dream that I've had my entire life. And I've asked people many times to tell me what they think it means. But really what it is, Mike, it's a love song that is written to music itself, right? And how music is a way for all of us to reach into kind of our inner selves and to feel out what our emotions are and experience those emotions again. And so when I played and wrote Who Are You, Who Am I, it was really all about trying to find out where music is in me and why it's there, and where it's taken me over all the years. So it's kind of a love song to music, of all things. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And certainly is as well, too, also does some soul searching. He also wrote that, during the COVID era and everything else. And you also did A Thousand Wild Horses, and I wasn't sure if that was mentioned. Maybe talk about that and what inspired you to write that song.
Well, actually, that one I didn't write. I covered that. It's written by a great singer-songwriter in Nashville named Gary Burr. And the first time that I heard it, I knew I was going to have to cover that song because it's just, in my mind, it's nearly perfect. It's a song that draws an analogy between the baggage that each of us carry in our lives, and that baggage being like 1,000 wild horses running behind us, hell-bent on running us down. And when you think about that, it's really so cool because we all have so much of those things, right? We have emotional baggage. You have stuff that's left over from relationships. Sometimes you have, anger issues is one thing that I think many of us have to deal with. You might have had a really bad career situation, but Gary drew a great analogy to that, to the 1,000 wild horses. And interestingly enough, I got a text from an old friend. I haven't heard from this person in years. And we had a little bit of history. And the text kind of went on, and then we talked on the phone a little bit, and some old thoughts and some old emotions kind of rolled back into my head. And when I hung up the phone, I thought, damn, there's another one of those wild horses. There it is. Am I going to let it run over me today, or am I going to learn how to ride on that thing? And so 1,000 Wild Horses is a great song, and I'm just very pleased that I had the opportunity to cover it.
And that certainly is amazing as well, too. And I enjoyed your music as well, too. And what are some of the songs you like to feature as well, too, or what's coming up on the pipeline?
Well, I'm all the time writing new stuff. So we've released More Than Meets the Eye and 1,000 Wild Horses as singles now. More Than Meets the Eye really took off and did extremely well with hundreds of thousands of streams, all over the world. And now we followed that up with 1,000 Wild Horses, which really plays to a completely different audience than More Than Meets the Eye, and it's doing extremely well. And then we have 2 more songs off this release that will release as singles when the time is right. There's this one called The World's Foremost Authority on Everything, which is effectively a kind of tongue-in-cheek comment about that weird uncle that everybody has at Thanksgiving dinner, right? The guy that's the conspiracy theorist, that he might be a plumber, but all of a sudden he's now a rocket scientist. He knows a lot more than folks. And so, the world's foremost authority on everything. I think we've all met somebody like that in our lives. I know I certainly have. So that one is a pure country tune. I actually even played a banjo on that particular tune. And I think it'll be fun when it gets out and people listen to it. And then we'll follow the last release that we'll have will be the Who Are You, Who Am I single. So, and then actually you mentioned it. So tomorrow I get to go on a tour of recording studios, because the recording studio that I've used forever, the guy retired and sold the studio. So tomorrow we're going out doing a little shopping for the next studio that we're going to use as so we can be ready when it's time to come and record the next album. So good stuff.
And of course, you mentioned as well, too, having an uncle who's a conspiracy theorist and knows everything. I'm about to start digging up some of my uncles and some of my past friends and come up with something that they claim to know, especially in today's times. And I'm glad you gave me some great ideas. I'm about to follow up on that.
Well, I haven't talked so much about this song with anybody, so you're kind of the first guy out of the chute. So the thing that I really like about this song is, number one, I only sing actually on the choruses, and then I talk the rest of the song. So it's kind of all old school in that way. but it is a country song. And to my knowledge, this may be a Guinness Book of World Records thing. I'm not real sure, but I think I'm the only guy that I'm aware of that ever wrote a country song that has the word subterfuge in it. So there you go. We should put me in for an award.
Subterfuge. In fact, I might have heard it, and I think you popularized it. I think I'll go and look that up. I'll use it more often, and I think we'll put a trademark on it. And yeah, we'll talk about that next time. We'll do that. Subterfuge. That is, I really like that. So in the meantime, before we play More Than Meets the Eye, where can we find all your music at?
Yeah, I'm out there. I've been pretty fortunate to get a lot of support, and so we're on essentially every social media platform that there is. Where our music is on every major outlet out there. From iTunes to Pandora to Spotify to all those places, and you can find all that by kind of starting at what I call my home base, which is just my website, which is BillAbernathy.com. And there you can get links to, all the other places that the music lives and the videos and, all the things and a million interviews that I've done over the years. And you can find out a little bit more about me. You can also, from the website, you can purchase hard copies of my work as well as downloads from there. So BillAbernathy.com is a good place to start, and then you can click to your heart's content and go a million places to find it. So
we certainly will do so. We'll be playing More Than Meets the Eye in just 1 minute. You listen to The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Also brought to you by official sponsor of The Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Molson Z of Missing, available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Also brought to you by Picture This Photo Books, where remembering is a key ingredient. Call Karen Shaw at 646-798-0809 or visit picturethisphotobooks.com. We'll be back with the multi-talented Bill Abernathy with More Than Meets the Eye after this timeout. This edition of The Mike Wagner Show is brought to you by Picture This Photo Books, where remembering is the key ingredient. How beautiful your mother looked at her wedding, and even more so at yours. And who doesn't miss Grandma's meatballs? The holidays are coming. What better time to give a gift of remembrance that makes you laugh and cry all at the same time? Whatever gift of Grandma's recipes, or just because, those smiles and tears will melt your heart. Call Karen Shaw at 646-798-0809 or visit picturethisphotobooks.com. Mention The Mike Wagner Show and get 10% off your first order. Picture This Photo Books, bringing your memories back to life. They're whimsical, casual, or formal, and always uniquely you.
Hey everybody, my name is Forbes Riley, and I'm an American actress and a TV host. And I was delighted when I got my copy of Missing, which is Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People based on a real life relationship. It's well written. It's amazing. It talks about a man who has lost his wife and his daughter, and it's very well done. I'm going to highly recommend that you go get your copy of Missing. It is a powerful, exciting read. Mr. Mian Moshe Zia. He is the author of Missing. And I want to give a big shout out and a kiss all the way halfway around the world to my dear friend. Check him out at Mia's website. It's called www.miamotionzea.com. Missing, available on Amazon. Again, I'm Forbes Riley, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention The Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey, this is Ray Powers. And if there's one thing you can count on in these unpredictable times, it's that you're in good hands getting some great radio, courtesy of The Mike Wagner Show.
We're back with singer-songwriter from Kansas City, Bill Abernathy, here on The Mike Wagner Show. Right now, here's his latest, More Than Meets the Eye, right here on The Mike Wagner Show.
There's more to this than meets the eye. Decision decisions based on biased lies, determining who lives and dies, whose freedoms are lost, whose justice is blind. There's so much more to this than meets the eye. It's happening around us. It's so real, so very treasonous. When the truths we hold so dear are cast into shadow, the rose-colored glasses adopted by the masses shade the truth, compelling all just to follow. The facts is there reported, so biased, so distorted by those who are paid to fabricate disillusion. False flagging doctrination running rapid through the nation, down a primrose path that's leading us to ruin. Don't you know that there's more to this than meets the eye? Decisions based on biased lies, determining who lives and dies, whose freedoms are lost, whose justice is blind. There's more to this than meets the eye. When leaders dictate sacrifice, when freedom's lost to compromise, there's so much more to this than meets the eye. The pure misinformation, the mental masturbation, where the talking heads propagate their agendas. The facts are all negotiable, their talking points disposable, all designed just to keep you fooled till this November. Don't you know that there's more to this than meets the eye? Decisions based on biased lies, determining who lives and dies, whose freedoms are lost, whose justice is blind. There's more to this than meets the eye. When leaders mandate sacrifice, when freedom's lost to compromise, there's so much more to this than meets the eye. There's more to this than meets the eye. When leaders mandate your sacrifice, when your freedom is lost to their compromise, there's so much more to this, so much more to this, so much more to this than meets the
Another great song by Bill Abernathy, More Than Meets the Eye, here on the Mike Wagner Show. He's back by popular demand. And just a couple more things. We'd love to have you back, especially in 2021, 2022 with new material. And what else can we expect from you during that time frame, Bill?
Well, we're going to be recording, and I've got new music, and so we're all the time in the studio. You can expect to see some more releases coming out regularly. I have a tour set up that I don't know is going to happen because of the current, COVID situation and all that. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and book a 2021 tour and a 2022 tour. Yeah. So I've got some commitments that I've got to fulfill this fall in Nashville and a few other places down in Austin and Gatlinburg, Tennessee. And anyway, some commitments that I've got to fulfill. But as far as going out on a full blown tour, I don't know that COVID is going to allow that. So we're now going to start working on the 2022 tour when I hope that things have settled down a bit and we can feel a little bit better about getting out. So that's what we're working on now, along with writing and the continuous recording process.
And we're certainly looking forward to that, Bill. Once again, Bill Abernathy, singer-songwriter from Kansas City, Missouri, here on the Mike Wagner Show with Who You Are and Who Am I? And also, who are you? Who am I? More than meets the eye. And Bill, a very big thank you for your time. You're always amazing. Looking forward to having you again soon. Thanks for keeping us updated. And once again, tell us about your upcoming projects. What's your website? How do people contact you? And where can people purchase all your music or check it out?
Yeah, well, thank you, Mike, for what you do and giving us a voice out there and getting our music out and getting what we have to say out there. So what you do is extremely important to all of us. And I really appreciate it. But if you're looking for learning a little bit more about me and what I'm doing, you can go to billabernathy.com. And from there, you can find links to all my social media stuff and all the reviews and the albums, the music, the artwork, which people like to talk about with my work. My album artwork is usually pretty unique. So all of that is out there. And so help yourself, enjoy. Go out and check it out, and hopefully you like what you see, and you can check us out on iTunes and Spotify and all those other places.
We certainly will do so. Bill, a very big thank you for your time. You're always welcome back anytime, and looking forward to having you again soon. Keep us up to date, keep in touch, and we're definitely looking forward to having you back. You've been absolutely amazing as always.
Well, thank you, Mike, and y'all enjoy, and I hope that your audience enjoyed this conversation as much as I did.
Just when I thought the demons I fought were dead and gone, straight out of the blue, someone like you comes along. And I don't have to turn and look over my shoulder. I already know from the song. There's 1,000 wild horses thundering behind me, hell-bent on running me down. I thought I was fast, but the sins of my past were faster still. And I'm wasting my time trying to leave them behind, 'cause I never will. You see, one drink too many, one kiss too deep, and I feel a little shake in the pound. That's 1,000 wild horses thundering behind me, hell-bent on running me down. Each one is branded, each one is mine, each one's a darkness I can't deny. I know they're coming, there's no place to hide. I'm gonna get run down, or I'm gonna ride. Right now they're just a big cloud of dust, but pretty soon I'm gonna do something stupid like I tend to do, and I let them loose. So if you're thinking that maybe you're the one who could save me, baby, this ain't no merry-go-round. It's 1,000 wild horses thumbing behind me, hell-bent on running me down. It's 1,000 wild horses thumbing behind me, hell-bent on running me down.
Picture this photo books, where remembering is the key ingredient. Preserving memories, keeping the memories of your loved ones alive as they reach in and touch your heart. How beautiful your mother looked at her wedding, and even more so at yours. The holidays are coming. What better time to give a gift of remembrance that makes you laugh and cry all at the same time? Whether it's a gift of past holidays, grandma's recipes, long ago moments, or just because, those smiles and tears will melt your heart. Call Karen Shaw at 646-798-0809. Once again, that's 646-798-0809, or visit picturethisphotoBooks.com.
Hey everybody, my name is Forbes Riley, and I'm an American actress and a TV host. And I was delighted when I got my copy of Missing, which is Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People based on a real life relationship. It's well written. It's amazing. You know, it talks about a man who has lost his wife and his daughter, and it's very well done. I'm going to highly recommend that you go get your copy of Missing. It is a powerful, exciting read. Mr. Mian Moshe Zia. He is the author of Missing. And I want to give a big shout out and a kiss all the way halfway around the world to my dear friend. Check him out at Mia's website. It's called www.miamotionzea.com. Missing, available on Amazon. Again, I'm Forbes Riley, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Sonic Web Studios specializes in custom web design, app development, social networking, search engine optimization, domain registration, email marketing, online stores, and more. Since our birth, we have been designing and developing immaculate websites and providing web solutions which are a cut above the rest. As a leading web designing enterprise, we have a team of extremely talented web designers who are well-focused and have the experience of working on multiple web developing platforms such as PHP, Magento, Custom WordPress, and more. Sonic Web Studios has been helping businesses of all kinds, whether big, small, established, or startup, impress their audiences with exemplary web solutions. We don't just create beautiful and functional websites. We give you a complete online solution with the main goal of enhancing your yearly revenues. We aim to give your business the online exposure and brand acknowledgement that will help you in achieving increased conversions leading to profitable sales. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Thanks for listening to the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and themikewagnershow.com. Please support our program with your donations at themikewagnershow.com. Join us again next time for another great episode of The Mike Wagner Show.